Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 Local news for Monday, July 15th, 2024. Rain came to the high desert yesterday, and many roads in 29 Palms were closed due to flash flooding. Yesterday afternoon, the city of 29 Palms announced the road closures, including Adobe Road near the Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center and Amboy Road. Floodgates were put in place to close these major thoroughfares to car traffic. Smaller roads throughout 29 Palms and Wonder Valley were closed, and there were even reports of hail. As of this morning, roads have reopened to traffic, but the National Weather Service forecasts the possibility of more thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. If you plan to be driving today, stay vigilant for flooded roads and plan for alternate routes. Each monsoon season, at least one driver in the Morongo Basin gets stuck or stranded on a road because of rapid floodwaters. Don't be that person this year. A fire on Thursday in 29 Palms is being investigated as arson. At around 4:45 a.m., engines from County Fire responded to a structure fire in the 62,000 block of Valle Vista in 29 Palms. The fire was knocked down with crews from County Fire and the Marine Corps Air Ground Combat Center, and damage to the home was limited. No injuries were reported. Additional information released by the Sheriff's Department over the weekend indicates that a person was illegally squatting on the property. This unidentified person said that they left the property briefly and returned to find the house and two cars on fire, and that the house had been vandalized by graffiti. The Sheriff's Department indicated that the fire was set intentionally. No arrests have yet been made. The 29 Palms Planning Commission returns after a hiatus. At tomorrow's meeting, they will hold a public hearing on proposed changes to the Development Code. Reporter Heather Clisby has more.
This Tuesday evening, the 29 Palms Planning Commission will gather for their July meeting. The agenda features just one item of business, a public hearing on changes to the Development Code. Proposed amendments to Article 4, Site Development Regulations, will apply to the following chapters: lighting standards, such as adding enforcement regulations for light trespass, noise control, and trash enclosure standards. As issues of aggressive lighting, noise violations, and unsightly trash continue to arise, the discussion is expected to be somewhat detailed. The meeting takes place on Tuesday, July 16th at 5 p.m. at City Hall, 6136 Adobe Road. It can be live streamed or viewed on demand via the city's website, 29palms.org. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Heather Clisby.
The Morongo Unified School District has announced that they will once again be offering free meals to all students during the upcoming school year. Reporter Gabriel Hart takes a closer look at this continued effort and the positive effects it has on students.
Lunch and breakfast will be served at no charge at all MUSD sites, provided under the National School Lunch School Breakfast programs. Through the Community Eligibility Provision, a non-price and meal service funding option for school districts in low-income areas, these programs are free to students regardless of their parents' income status. CEP allows the nation's highest poverty schools and districts to serve breakfast and lunch at no cost to all enrolled students without collecting household applications. Instead, schools that adopt CEP are reimbursed, using a formula based on the percentage of students categorically eligible for free meals based on their participation in other specific means-tested programs. By providing free meals for all students, the district has seen a shift in how the program is viewed by students and families. In the past, students utilizing the program may have been bullied for coming from a low-income family. Now that stigma has been reduced with accessibility across economic barriers. The district switched over to the CEP system during the 2018-19 school year and has since seen about 10% more students utilizing the free breakfast program and about 20% more students utilizing the free lunch program district-wide. Last year, the district served about 1 million lunches to students across the basin. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Gabriel Hart.
The Morongo Unified School District continues their speech screenings for preschoolers this summer, this week in Yucca Valley. Young students that have developmental speech issues from mild to more severe can be screened for free. Screenings will be held at Onaga Elementary today through Wednesday. For more information about speech screenings, call 760-367-9191, extension 4245. And finally, Spike It. Registration opens today for the City of 29 Palms Youth Volleyball League. The city's co-ed league will begin in September and is open to players entering grades 4 through 8 in the fall. The registration fee for the league is $55 per player with family discounts available. Games will be held at the 29 Palms Community Center in downtown 29 Palms. All skill levels are welcome and no prior experience is necessary. For more information or to register your child or volunteer as a coach, visit 29palms.org. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmatz.